Alright, I was going to show you what I have so far. Again, it's my last day off, so I figured I'd get some of the stuff done. As you can see, I got the spacer in here. Why it's in there, I don't really know. It came with the lift, I guess. I don't even know what kind of lift. It's a zone lift that was on it. So I don't know if it's 6" or 4.5" or what. It seems like it sits pretty high. But anyway, I got the springs in. I didn't show you that process of putting my over there little spring compressor tools on here. There's tons of videos out there already. One thing I was noticing is that the lower and the upper control arm seem to pull the axle back that way, and which is causing this and this to be out of alignment. And I've noticed that on the gold Jeep too. It's got kind of the same lift, except for I think it was the rough country version, the cheaper 3" lift or whatever. So I'm definitely going to have to get adjustable uppers and lowers. It was a pain in the butt. I had to go to Harbor Freight and buy that big old bar that you see on the other side over there today. And what I had to do is, I guess I could have shown that, is I had that jack stand, and then I took the bar and I stuck it up in here, and I pried up, up on it, and then caused the whole axle to kind of twist. And I had to do it on this side and that side, and what I did is I put the jack stand like out where it is, and then let me show you. I put it right. I'll do it one-handed. Now everything's in the way. Got the steering box right there, getting ready to put that in. I don't know. See, and I would just pull up on it, and then I had this jack stand up underneath, and I would just adjust it to hold it so I could walk over and put those bolts in on both sides. Pain in the butt. Not the best way to do it, but I'm all I got, so I had to try and work smarter and not harder. So yeah, I've been going around tightening all those bolts. Before I had kind of this thing had, when I bought it, it had like 33s, I think on it, or 35s. I think it was 33s, and which causes it to, I don't know, it seemed like it had death wobble, and they were all bald anyway, so I needed new tires. But I think part of my problem was I ended up changing one of the old track bar bushings, but I'm using that new track bar now. But I had to come over, and these bolts were loose, and I even noticed that before when they were just hanging here. I walked by and you could kind of kick them and they would just kind of wiggle back and forth. So I think that might have been a big problem that I had. Definitely going to end up doing these eventually. They don't look as bad as the ones on the gold Jeep, so I'm going to probably do that one first. But the reason why they look bad on that one, or at least on the one side, is that this is all blown out and you can see that there's grease everywhere. And so you can also tell where it's been kind of like jiggling around every now and again. There's one of the streets here in town that you drive down, it's just so beat up that you go a certain speed. It's only like 35 miles an hour down through there, but you go about that and hit a pothole, which you can't see them, but because they're just kind of imperfections in the asphalt, and they'll get it to kind of start wobbling on the one side, and so you have to like slow down and then speed up, and it straightens it right out. I've had death wobble on that one before, but because I was out wheeling and playing in the snow, and these studs here and here and up under here all broke, and so I was way out in the mountains. Probably in a normal drive it would have took me maybe 30 minutes, and then it ended up taking me like an hour and 32 hours to get home because I had to drive really slow to get back. home, and then I could go to the store, hop in the other Jeep, go to the store, buy the bolts that I needed, and put them on. Broken them a couple times since then. Tried to use grade 8s, case hardened bolts, grade 10s too, and they seem to work fine. But then again, I haven't been out playing in it, and I like playing in that one because it's high enough but low enough that I can like crank that wheel, and do some donuts. Where as far as this one, I haven't tried it yet because I'm a little bit scared of the center of gravity being raised so much, but it's pretty good. I need to get another set of these actually for the white one because I don't know, like they seem to be better. I need to change something. But anyway, I need to put that bar on. I'm gonna put the steering box up though. I got the stock. This thing came with like a piece to weld in right here, like a spacer, stiffener to keep from